Okay, hello and welcome back to the goddamn channel. Took a day off again yesterday because I was tired and I can do that whenever I like. But, you know, I've been fairly consistent still. Pretty much streamed every day, except for 2 now. Over this 2-week period, which frankly, it's fucking impressive, if I'm going to be honest. Especially with how long some of those goddamn streams were. Some of them went on for quite well. Yo, Ethan, are you ready for me to get Yelan now? Ethan, shall we get Yelan? Yes. So we are going to be pulling for Yelan because she has finally turned up again. For the next 20 days, 17 hours and 58 minutes, we will be able to get Yelan. And we're probably going to get Yelan because I have 140 fucking pulls. So if we don't get her, I have the worst luck, which makes sense since the last time I did any pulls, I got 2 S ranks in 20 pulls, and that was very lucky. So that might have just absorbed all my luck so far, which I hope is not the case. But we'll try anyway. There's a new character. I don't care. We'll see how it goes. She might be cool, she might not. I don't know. Let's just go with it. So, Yelan. But first, we got... Hang on. No, I haven't. Might be a bit of a waste, but hey, let's go 10 pulls anyway. Just to spice it up a little bit. Just to get us that little bit of extra spice. Anyone good? Come on. Oh! That's cool. It's also cool. Oh. I was hoping for an S rank player, but I'll play S rank. Whose weapon is that? That's an Nemo sword, is it? Whose sword is that? Like, who's that meant for specifically? Unless it isn't. Is it someone's specific sword? Because, man. Gains sky-piercing might upon using an elemental burst. So that's basically just... Alright. On a burst, though. So you'd have to have something that gives you a lot of burst. Which is probably why it's got energy recharge. Alright. That's not bad. That's not bad. We've got that little thing. So... Yeah, alright. Let's get to the proper stuff now. Now, I have somewhat of a plan. In that we want to get Yelan. After that, I have no idea. If we don't get Yelan, I'm going to be pissed. If we do get Yelan, yay! But after that, I'm not sure what I want to do. Do I want to go for her weapon if I've got enough? Do I want to go maybe try for the new character? Or do I just want to save up? Because Kazuha is definitely going to be there on patch 5. He's going to be one of the banners. So there will be a chance for me to get him eventually. And then I can probably make a really just goddamn good team. So, well, according to the Genshin GG, which I have started using, everyone recommends to use her weapon. So, I mean, it makes sense. They're basically built for them. So give it a go. I don't know. It might be better off saving it because it's probably not. Is it worth getting the weapon by spending all the wishes, or is it not? Let's just go. Ooh. Ooh, Yanfei. Nice. I've already got her, but yay. And go again. And... Oh. It's just perks. Again, yep, already got her. I'd like to get someone new at least, but yeah. And go. I've already maxed you out. You've already been maxed out. That's... I have you as well. I have you as well. Damn it. Still, might be interesting to get you upgraded. I might kill you. I might kill you. Come on. Yes, yes, there we go. Come on. What we got? What do we got? Come on. Show us the money. Book. Sword. Yes! There she is! There's our mummy, Yelan.
I think you may need my help.
And another fucking Jangling. Of course, of course, of course. That makes sense. So that was our 4th batch of 10, right? No, 5th. I had 130, now we have 80. So, yeah. I reckon that's good. Yeah. We got 1 each of all the fucking 4 stars that you meant to get, so that's good. But again, we've already got Yanfei, and we've already got Jangling, and we already have Wolf Boy. So, you know. Now, we could... Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really bothered with her. She'll turn up again. But yeah, finally got fucking Yelan. That's nice. Been waiting for her for ages. So we've got 80 left. Now what? Now what do we do? Do we try and get the weapon? I've got it set to epitomized path. So that's good. Do I have one of the weapons that at least the training guide might recommend it, eh? So we got Yelan now. All the way down there. Yeah, we know that. So, Favonius, we have got a little bit upgraded, yes. So, it's tricky. Yeah, that's what GG says as well. And then obviously talents are upgradable. Yeah, I'm kind of just thinking that. Sorry, Facial. Nicking that off you. It is already level 80, so I don't have to worry about upgrading it too much. Although I'm waiting for some bracelets. And... yeah, I got it to refinement rank 3, so it's probably good anyway. Yeah. So it's got to try and get some high crit chance. So, yes. Very good, very good. Alright, so... sure, we got that. Huh, I didn't realise I had so many star punches. Huh. But does make sense. She took it out in the first place. That makes a lot of sense.
Guess we can rest a bit.
But he doesn't drop water, though. No, I'm going to have to do 2 bosses. I'm going to have to do Ruined Serpent and a water boss. A Hydro boss. Ooh. Ooh, that's a bugger, that is. That's a real bugger. Yeah, she's worth it. Pretty damn cool. And then upgrade Yanfei. And that guy. I would really like to get an Anemo, to be honest. And like I said, I really want Kazuha, because I also really want an Anemo. Like, literally, if I go into my,
I still have a lot to do with the game. How about you take a rest while I...
Adventures book in battle. The only thing I haven't done here is get an Anemo character other than the travel to face war. It's bloody ridiculous. I need a good Nemo character. Yes, I have. Where is she? I've gone too far. No. Where's she? That one. I got Lynette, but you know, she's not got the best. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something about her, but I don't jive with her. I don't jive with her at all. But other than that, yeah. So yeah, we'll work on that on the off screen. Got 103 right now. Do I go and get? Maybe. I don't know. But hey, we got it. So I'll work on her later. Now we want to carry on with the Archon quests. So we got. No. There we go. We have Act 6 to go. I don't know if it's the last one in the Sumeru set before we move on to Fontaine, but it's the one we got. So we'll see how it goes. And I've no idea what this is going to be about, because there's a letter, destined encounter. Is this where Yanfei turns up again? Because she's got a... No, it can't be. Because... Look. Yeah. So we've already unlocked it by doing the interlude. So the events of that... The events of her story must happen after that. So it's probably involving the... Dainsliff. Yeah, we're doing this. Oh! Yeah, because that's the same thing that got us to going to the chasm, wasn't it? Other than the chasm world quest. We had to go back to the chasm, and then it was like, oh, Dainsliff's here. And then we did his shit. So yeah, that's... Yeah, another destined encounter again then. Cool. Love me some Dainsliff.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tevat, right?
I mean, as a benefit as well, every time we talk to Dainsliff, we get a little bit more of that lovely lore, don't we? We get a bit more of the information that we so desire. The information that we came to this goddamn country for.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
And I love me some lore.
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
Yes.
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
Yeah, that sounds like Dainsliff.
What? So the address is Caribert?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him.
Damn it, that's just
Really, he got me
ridiculous.
good.
Come on.
I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
Oh, it's not. Not Dainsliff sending the letter, but it's Kaya. Interesting. I haven't heard about him in ages.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
He has an eye patch.
From what he wrote in the letter,
Eye
it
patch
looks
people
like
are
he
crafty.
didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him? Yeah, you're right. It's
I should probably use
nice to
Kaya
see
more.
old
He's
friends.
an alright
The
character.
letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon.
With how
Perhaps
there's
we should go meet up
a
again, huh?
rivalry between Kaya and Diluc. Do you reckon Diluc ever uses the fact that he's a 5-star over Kaya? Like, yeah, I'm a 5-star character. You're just a mere 4. Yeah. Okay. Because I would if I was him. I would definitely do that if I was him. Like, honestly. Yeah, I would. I need to look at the camera more. I'm working on it. I really am working on it. But my intention is to look at the screen, and I don't know why. But I try to look at you now. Okay?
We should be at Jafar Tavern right now.
Why would you be all the way over there? Wait, no. I had the wrong tavern in mind. But yeah, that is quite lucky, isn't it? He sends off the letter, and we just happen to still be hanging around in Port Ormos.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Yep, that makes sense. He's a bit of a sommelier, isn't he?
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here!
And unlike that one character we were talking to, his eye patch actually exists
Hey,
properly.
come on, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon
Like
me
it fits
after
his
all.
face. It looks like there is no
Come
eye under.
now,
Well, okay,
I wouldn't
there
joke
actually
about
probably is an
wanting
eye
to
under
see my
there,
good
but we
friends.
can't see it.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The
I kinda
truth
wanted
is,
Jean
I'm in
as
Sumeru
well
to learn about
sometimes.
the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar
Like,
Tavern
I'd like
for
to.
strictly
She was,
business purposes.
when I used her during certain,
Sumeru
I
spices
think it was
are
the
famous
character
the
story.
world over.
But yeah, she was
It's
fun to
long
use.
been
I liked
rumored
her.
that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the
Yeah,
knight
of course
sent me,
Sumeru has a
the
spices.
foremost expert
the Middle
in alcoholic
East.
beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What
I like
makes
how
you
the Knights
say
of
that?
Favonius are basically the ruling class at the moment, which is just strange to have like a knight, you know, a group of knights be in charge. But I guess they are kind of, I don't know. It's been obviously ages, absolutely ages since I last played the Mondstadt area. But if I remember correctly, it's sort of ran by the church, if I remember correctly, and they're obviously like the paladins and such. That's what I remember.
Very
I might be
sharp
wrong.
of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep
Oh, really?
underground,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
somewhere near Sumeru. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling... Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive.
Wait.
As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake.
No.
This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Interesting.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name?
Why are you just
Alberich?
turning up like this, you weirdo?
Dainsleif?
Just out of fucking nowhere.
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
Paimon
So
just said
you
that.
remember me? Then we are already acquainted. Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Ooh.
Huh?
Interesting.
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
Huh.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Yep.
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Then why did you tell him?
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any
That's
way.
not.
Are you?
That's not a nice question, Paimon.
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to
Okay, can I just point out my theory about Paimon being linked to the Abyss Order is firmly placed in the star on her head. Because that star on the head is literally the same as the one that's in his fucking eye, right? And that symbol is everywhere in Conria. Everywhere in Conria. Conria? Kanye. Conria. And it's on the fucking Sentinel's eyes in a fashion. Right? It's very specific. Yeah? That it's gotta be the obvious link to her being either created by or using Conrian technology. It's gotta be. Absolutely gotta be. But
But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
ooh.
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yes.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in a Vidya forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
He's got to do everything so goddamn straight-faced, man. Love him. He's just the best. Oh. So, I've been thinking, right? Because we learned at the end of the Sumeru Acts that Lumine is classed as coming from this world, in that she has a record. So, but obviously that record only lasts up in, like, basically during her own exploration of Tevat. So, what I'm wondering is if we have a mixture of isekai stuff. So our traveller is descended. He's come here, he's landed, physically body, he's a bit modified, but he's whole and is as he was. What if Lumine died when she got to
Guess we can rest a bit.
well, she died and her soul became part of the cycle and got reincarnated. That's why she's now part of the world. Interesting. I got so many theories buzzing around my head, man. But we'll have to get there, I guess. Because I feel like, obviously, after Natlan will likely be Snezhnaya, right? That would be the next country. The next country after that, if they're going to do any, would have to be Caribert. So, another couple of years and we'll find out what the hell's going on, eh? Yeah. Should have gone for the top one. I thought it would be underground. But no. Oh well. That's what climbing's for. I really do hope to eventually have a different DPS character than Dialect, because I'm getting kind of bored of just using him. We'll see how strong we can make Yelan.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Not likely, but in this world, yeah.
Yes.
Kind of.
The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after
Press
all.
X to doubt.
Let's
but
search the
whatever.
area and see what we can find.
Like, that's not realistic at all. 400 years is a long time to modify
Is
shit.
this a field?
You know.
It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
Bit weird, okay.
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area.
If you say...
Open, open.
So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Who's supposed to see with a door like that?
Carefully.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't
This
be
is
all
either going to
that
be Dainsliff's
comfortable.
house or Lumine's house. Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it though, because there's not been. There's no way that this would last us 400 years.
And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off. Huh? This is a mirror. It's
Huh.
broken too. Was this a makeup box?
And it's split into 7 pieces.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up.
Oh, excuse me. Stop it. Ah.
Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to
Excuse
live here
me,
liked to cook,
Paimon?
huh?
That is not a bowl. That is a pestle and mortar. Who would ever mistake that for a bowl?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you,
God
Dane.
damn it, Paimon. I keep trying to like you, and then you do this.
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly.
Noises?
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Boy, if he ever becomes a playable character, I can't wait. What element are they going to give him, though?
Monsters? Wow. Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. Some surprisingly good shape for Paimon.
Ah! Sorry.
Although for
Stop it.
someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyways, let's beat up these monsters!
That would be a very good time to have a maxed out Yelan. Hey. Oh, fine. Nope. Oh, let's try and focus, shall we? Not me. There's no fighting in an Arkham quest, so I wasn't prepared to fight this much. But also, it's a Dainsliff quest, so yeah, actually a lot of fighting does go on Dainsliff quests. Certainly a lot in the last one we did. We hang out with his friend.
The appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
God damn it, Paimon, you don't even run! I like how my method of fire is sword. Quick sword.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick. Changing the subject. Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but Now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
I can't be mean.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing, Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister? The stars? Wow. Yeah, Paimon understands. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this.
I still
Let's
really
talk
want to find out
about
what the hell's going
something
on.
happy instead, 'cause... Alright,
Oh,
alright.
I want to know more
It's
stuff,
getting
man.
dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once. Nighty-night. Go on.
Alright, you got your moments, Paimon. I'll admit it. Wow, that took ages to load. What the hell? We loaded into a new area?
Hey,
Ah,
time to
nope.
wake up. The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest.
Oh,
to
he's such a
investigate.
nice guy, isn't he? Seriously, when he becomes a character, what's his element going to be? Because, you know, we don't even know what his ability is now. Unless they make it, they add another element, like abyss element or something, which would be really cool, actually. Yep.
Halt! What do you think you're doing? This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
No.
Your travel companion. You mean the one that was
Who the
keeping
fuck
watch by your side
Oh,
last night?
his eyes.
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes. What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place first.
Okay.
And what I do
We're getting
here
interesting
is
here.
none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
No.
Well, what are you waiting for? If you must. Suit
I see your
yourself.
eyes. I see your eyes. They're weird.
I
They're weird. I don't know how they'd work in
observe
real
you.
life.
And you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from
Okay,
the
I get it.
academia.
You replace your pupil with some cool shit.
Still,
You still need a
I'm
pupil, though.
warning you, no funny business. Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me? Come on then.
What the hell is going on with you weird man? You very, very weird man. Oh, That's a Hilichurl. He is helping the Hilichurls.
Mind your own business. Don't worry. He isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired. Cold. Huh? You know Conria? Who are you? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Eide, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this? The curse. It was a little gift given to the people.
This guy
of
is
Conria
on
by
the edge.
those
On the
vile
edge.
gods.
He's not been doing quite as well as Dainsliff, it
We
seems.
lost our home, our loved ones.
Also, I do not believe that the
Everything.
curse is gained on by
The agony
the Seven,
of
but
the
maybe other gods.
cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay. Because although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared
That
the
makes much
greater
more sense now for everything.
sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into
Yes.
monsters. He is Caribert, my illegitimate son.
Yep, I thought it was going to be his son or something.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria by blood, but I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never
I gotta say,
able
the
to
voice
be
acting on
there
this
by
guy
his
is
side for anything.
absolutely
After all
brilliant.
that, he turned into a Hilichurl right before my very
It's
eyes.
just such a shame that
I
his
always owed him much, and now
the issue with the voice acting is always,
at least
yeah,
I
but the
can
animation's
finally
not
be
quite the
close
same, is
to
it?
him.
Very limited.
She was. We were separated. It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now, Now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert. Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may...
He is a guy who he literally is barely holding on. Barely. Also, Eide. What's the sort of cultural influence for Kenria? I'm starting to wonder that now. It seems very English. Like, just straight English. Dainsif. Right. Yeah, I'm not looking that up. No. Okay, no, it's not English, is it? It's fucking Viking. That's perfect.
Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind. I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past.
You
to
really want him
treat
back in
cases
that
of
body,
mania.
though? They already have issues with, seeing themselves.
I believe that it might just work.
I wouldn't give it to him if I were
read
you.
about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the seven to work.
Like I said, he is barely holding on.
In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it. What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now? Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe, a little bit.
I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. Oh, thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. Also, do you have any, of,
Yes?
Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe... Oh, wonderful. This is the method.
Okay. This is not going to go great, is it?
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see.
I'm really going to need you to,
In all honesty,
I'm really gonna need Dainslev to turn up in a minute, I
what the
think.
end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses. No, no! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven. Let's go.
This is gonna go badly. This is not going to go well. When I see this going, it's straight down to hell. What will
Look
you
at
do?
this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of Wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of Wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
Yep. Oh. There it is. Bit easier, bit easier. I mean, I'd give it to him if I were you. That is a very impassioned speech, for sure. Yeah, I'd give it to him if I was him. Just let him have it, yeah? What if it's, like, not the right one, though? Like, all this time, he's had the wrong Hither Trail.
Caribert? Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please. Oh, gods above. What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh. You really think so? Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not. Let's go. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible. I grow them in that field. The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it. There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon.
Worry.
I'll be here watching Caribert. Once you're back, good. Then...
We're still blocked off from normal shit, but now I'm starting to get worried by how just how crazy he is. Also, where the hell Dainsliff and Paimon are, because yeah, you left me alone with a crazy person. Could you not have done that? This is, yeah. That was easy. Easy transportation. You gotta love it. Dainsliff, have you turned back yet?
You're back. Caribert's condition is stable.
What?
By which I mean he...
Why?
Still isn't responding. Anyway...
Why?
Give me the water.
Fucking thing, man. Maybe the cable's loose at the back.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
What is up with you? Stop it!
Good.
There's something about here that attracts monsters. We know this.
Let's nip that in the butt.
Can't use any fire. Although, yeah, I probably could have. They're not going to drop anything, I don't think. Yeah. They're not real. And big bada boom, go! Version. I love version. Such a good effect.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, Thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Uh-huh. Before I do that, I need to go pee a bit, so I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Whew. Very interested to see where this goes.
Oh, sorry. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again. I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help.
Guard Bio's persistence, eh?
Let's begin. Wait a moment. What was that? Caribert! Oh no! He must have left while we... Come on!
I don't think that was Caribert. But again, are you sure you never mixed him up with another one? Because they do all look the same. Not to be racist, but yes.
Where did I...
I'm dumb. I know this. You carry on. Oh, I'm excited for Fontaine and Natlan, obviously. But oh, I'm excited for Fontaine. Thing is, if the fire area is going to be African themed, is that jungle again? Because, you know, jungle again. I don't know.
That's not right. Caribert's scarf was my eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be Yes.
Is this going to be another situation where there's another spot that makes them feel nice and cozy? That looks ominous.
Did it go in here? What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before. Huh. It looks like they're, worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh.
Yeah. I reckon this is another one of those spots that makes them feel like they can die. Or does allow them. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen one of them. But just never noticed that they actually are somewhere on... Weird. Wow, you are some strong ass header shells, you are. So did hither shells actually come back? Whoa.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
The Traveler's talking again! Praise him. Praise him. But praise who? Oh, I did that. And bam! Slam! Ah, you again. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to put you up there. I can't get up there now. Oh, no. Yeah, come on then. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on, babies. You can get down here. Oh, fuck. I think you've just done that a minute ago. Oh, they need to do a rework of dialect, I swear. Not that I hate him. I just dislike some parts of it. And I'm bored, frankly. Hey, if they can do an Ember rework on Warframe, they can do a rework of Dialect. He's basically the Ember of fucking Genshin. It's all twisty-turvy up in here. Let me on. Oh, accurate. It is. Thought so. Thank you. Yes, it is very similar to the place in the chasm. But, oh, how do we get in there? We can't climb anything. We have to get into the other side through the portal. But where is the portal? Can fly, but I can't climb. Right. Good to know. Wow, I actually hit the floor. Interesting. There's a floor, but it's obviously past the line of dying. Oh, my only option is to go ahead, I guess. Will we hit all three of them?
How did I get on the ceiling?
Huh.
Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself?
Good question. Open that one. Oh. Ah, yes. There's another teleportation on the other side. So we go through one, we get to the other one. And then we have them all. Because we want them all. We want them, we want them, we want them now. We want them, we don't. Oh, wait. Duh, it got reversed. You dumbass. You gotta think on the opposite side. Chesto molesto. That's... Huh. That's helpful, actually. I was like, why does it need to, Ooh.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the room.
I wonder how they set that up. Are there, like, two actual rooms, or does it actually get moved around? Because it has to be a loading screen. So you're either moving to another area, you must be moving to another area. They can't have made it so that it just actually rotate and then plop you back in there. That would be way overly complicated. The only way to be able to tell was if you could drop an item in that room, or have an item drop in that room, so that you then see it in the same room still there. Oh, it's one of yous, fuckers.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
Try.
You insist on an audience.
How's it
Very
going?
well. And I grant you the trial of destiny.
Right, come here.
Foolish mortals!
Allow me.
One with the force.
Desolation, no breathing. Oh, who's edgy boy? Hate the best herald, man.
Conquers all.
Bitch.
Who was that? He was.
Where's he gone now?
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe. He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, true. And yet, you were able to Let's continue on.
Okay. Starting to get a little bit overly crazy. The ice version of the Abyss Herald. Very interesting. Chest. Let's check. Are we getting? We're not getting any Dendro sigils. That's interesting. There we did. Okay. Why did we get? Let me in. Nope. Not skinny enough. Not skinny enough. Definitely not skinny enough.
I think we've made it to the end.
Yeah.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down?
Oh.
For
Okay.
fear of the unknown, or for power that you covet? Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
Is this the man in the wall?
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Oh shit.
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar. Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
Yes. Where the hell are you, Dainsliff and Paimon? What the hell are you doing?
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay. I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, you say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps I have to try.
This is not good. This is going to go even worse than I thought it was going to go before. This is going to be even
Caribert.
worse.
Papa?
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son! You see, it worked! Caribert can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes, this is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Caribert? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, there's no more Conry here. No more home. But in this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay.
Am I?
No. Of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means
This
she's
is horrible.
watching over you,
I hate this.
protecting you. So how could you be dead? Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here. Oh, and never understand. Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Not since that day have I been so... I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like
This is
like a
going to
common
be
fool.
intense. And yes,
Never
I really
before
would
have
like to
I
know
humiliated
what's under that
myself
mask.
like that.
But not at the cost of
Once
a little
murderer,
boy's
always a
horror.
murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down.
This is not going to go well. It's
Now
going to go
then,
badly. I hate it so
after one
much.
besieges a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Alright, Stars, how's it going? Ah. Who was that? Sorry, just... Yeah, man. Thanks. This is going to be interesting. I'm trying to remember quickly what was. Corrupted. Statue of 7. I'm not exactly...
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of
I'm
paper,
not exactly
you can make
remembering
an
very well
attractive
what that was
and handy
about.
bookmark.
Oh, yes, now I remember. Ah, yeah, now I remember. That was an interesting little series. Yep. I don't know if this is the last act before Fontaine, but we'll see at the end of it, shall we? Normally, they like to end on an Abyss thing anyway. That's what they did for Leeway. Yeah, that is what we did for Leeway. We did the Chasm. Yes. Yeah, that's about how it went. That wasn't there before, was it? I'm not sure. At least it helped us get done quicker, eh? This is gonna go so badly. I can't believe how badly. It will go now as badly. And I badly. No. Any more? No? Okay, let me out. Let me out. I want to squeeze. Why do I feel like this has changed, even though I don't think it has? Pop, pop goes the weasel. These doors take ages to open. Let me out. Yeah, we definitely took like a shorter path this time. It's not there.
No. Impossible. What happened? The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it can't have. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler.
This guy's loco.
There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, We shall see it again. Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
That's what he said.
Caribert? Where has he gone? Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state? They'd... Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
He looked in the mirror. That was a bad idea.
No. Did he?
He looked in the mirror. And now he is full of fear.
The mirror, it's broken. He must have taken his mask off. And see... if he'd just done as he was told. We have to find him.
Huh. Interesting. Was it not already broken?
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Well, now we've got a hitherto that we can't mark.
Caribert!
Are we samsaring again? Are we dreaming again?
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a, hilly churl?
I asked you first.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up.
You started
There
it.
are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal?
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You forest ranger scum! You spawn of the seven are all the same! I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, forest rangers!
Ow.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers.
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
Wait, you're leaving? Not even...
You were kind of a dick. Like, yeah, seriously, you were kind of dicks about it. You were very confrontational. Caribert, oh Caribert. How does... Wait. Nope, can't remember. Don't know what that song reminded me of, but it reminded me of something.
Caribert!
Caribert, oh Caribert.
Caribert, stop! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy... Caribert? How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Caribert. We have to go home now.
Ruh-roh. Told you something bad was going to happen.
Papa.
Caribert,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all... Aha! Traveler, you're awake! Finally, we can rejoice together.
I don't
Wait,
think
no.
good stuff is happening.
Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now. I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar.
Okay, I thought so. Shh, Nikes.
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert
Wait.
and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
What?
Sinister. Oh, I never imagined that you... We once believed that you would bring new
Who
strength.
do you think I
And
am?
hope to us. You. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything.
Are you mistaking me for my sister?
We yearned for that future. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, princess
Yeah.
of Conria.
Why did he just call me?
Wait, what? No, wait, what? Wait, no, what?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
It was all a dream! Fucking hell!
Oh, thank goodness you're awake. Paimon was worried sick. Traveler? Traveler?
Holy shit!
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness? You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But
Holy
the curse
shit.
of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during... You could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
That is fascinating. I had a feeling there was some sort of like
So you saw her
dream shit
memories
going
from
on.
centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies
but not
belief.
perfectly, because yeah, why would the
Still,
princess look in
as
the
I'd
mirror?
suspected, the notion of the loom of fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path? Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began. What is it?
The field?
You mean here? What?
Oh boy, this is gonna be...
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you
Yep.
bury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
That's interesting.
This all raises far too many questions. We should part ways.
Huh? You're just...
It's better that we split up for now.
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity. But if the time is right,
What do you mean that he saw the Traveler?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What?
All right, let's leave it there.
There goes Dane. What is it? Huh?
Okay. Flippin' heck. Oh, chapter 4, act 1. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's a fun one. Okay. Flippin' heck. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah. I'm still tempted to try and get... Nah. No! We're saving up for... Kazuha. We're saving up for Kazuha. We need him, and then we can have 2 really good teams, I bet. Yeah. Man, that was an interesting little bit. Like, just like the origin of the Abyss Order. Adds a little bit of, I'm very interested in what I'm calling currently the man in the wall. You know, what's his deal? Why is he? Who is he part of? Is he a Khaenri'ahn that just gained more power than the rest of them? I don't know. Very interesting. No, I've used up my luck. I've already gotten Yelan. So, I'm not going to bother trying getting my luck anymore. I also did get... this little beauty. My first 5-star blade. It's a good one. Sword, yep. Seems alright. Just not sure who I'd put it on, to be honest. It's cool. It's very cool. But yeah, I got my Yelan. It's all good. So I'll work on her in the meantime. See how that goes. Mummy Yelan. But nope, no more pulling until, well, okay, just thinking about it, right? Because, like, obviously, the way I understand it is we have got that much time. Well, I just got her. I just got her. I just got her.
Guess we can rest.
Oh, the weapon. Yeah. What is this upgrade materials anyway? Ah, Boreal Wolf's Tooth. Bloody hate them. I've already had to farm so many of them. But yes, I don't know who I'm going to equip that on. It's an energy recharge, and its whole point of it is you get a massive boost every time you use your burst. So you want someone that is going to keep using their burst a lot. So I don't know who that would be. Hang on. We got a couple of these now, so we can probably upgrade them. Let's refine that one. Favonius Codex. Do I have Bennett? No. I do not. Oh well. He's on someone's list, I bet. Oh, I could have gotten him in the last one, I think he was. Yeah, well. We'll turn up again. But yeah, no. Who else uses swords? Yeah. I believe there's a guy who's literally just called gaming. That's pretty cool, though. I don't actually know what their abilities are, so I don't even know if, you know. Yeah. You seem cool, though. Yeah. We'll have a look later. But that's it. That's done now. We're done with Sumeru. We've gotten ourselves a Yelan. Yes. It's all nice and easy, isn't it? Very good. Now, I think I'm going to call it here for the stream. It's been a bit of a short one, unfortunately, but I'm a bit tired today because I've had a very busy day with a lot of things going on. So I'm going to call it early, and then we'll get started on Fontaine, I think. Yeah. Fontaine tomorrow. See how long we can get, how long it takes to get through that shit. Not long, probably. They want us to go to Caravan Rebat. Don't know how that leads us to going to Fontaine, but who am I to question the wheel and the data? Again, my only problem with having to level up Yelan now is that her goddamn essential materials are from 2 separate bosses. 2 separate bosses. How can you do that to me? It sucks. Oh well. I've had to grind for worse things. But I still have to get him back up. I need another round of Lotuses. And I need to get a lot of the... Yep, I bet it is. How you doing? You turned up just in time for me to finish the stream a bit earlier than I normally would. But yeah, we got Yelan, so that's good. At least I can start working on her. And then once Kazuha comes back on 5.0, I will be grinding for him. Not sure if I want to save up these materials or if I want to save up these wishes. I've still got 80 wishes. I still have 80 wishes. Eh. Do I need... Because I'll have a lot more wishes by the time Kazuha comes around. In 20 fucking days. Meh. No, no, no. I've already got an S rank Fontanian in Nivea. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I've already got an S rank. That makes sense. So ascending her is already going to be the focus of, well, Fontaine. So I'm going to leave it there. So we've got maybe not the most ideal set of teams in the world, but once we have Yelan built up, Nivea milled up, and then we get Kazuha in 5.0, we will have 2 very good, very useful teams. Now, if only I could get a good Ice and a good Anemo. That's what I need. A good Ice and a good Anemo. But who is like the best Ice? Because obviously we'll get a good Anemo with Kazuha. So that'll be good. But good Ice? We're going to be getting, you know, Cryo. Really? The only other fucking Anemo I've got is bloody Lynette. Where is she? Because everyone's got Lynette. Yeah, I need a good Ice. Does she? Okay, good to know, good to know. Ice, Ice, baby. Not gonna lie, kind of want Shenhei. Kind of want Shenhei. And Ganyu. Ganyu and Shenhei. The Ice twins. The Ice pairing. Yes. Kamisato's also pretty good, Ayaka. Chi-Chi obviously is more of a healer. You look interesting. Well, isn't that just a heaping cup of the writer's barely disguised fetish? God damn. God, the Fontanians have such a style to them. Huh. You're a harbinger, aren't you? Why is everyone turning up when I'm finishing? I'm just trying to finish here. Why are you turning up new? I know it's going to be a short stream, but damn. That's a Faturi, isn't it? I'm not right. I'm right, aren't I? That's a Faturi. Because she has the exact same style as Tartaglia. And also... yeah, that's very Fatui of you. If I could find where her fucking... where's her vision? Where's your vision? Ah, there it is. Yep. That's the Snezhnaya. That's the Snezhnayan vision. Yep. Ignis Purgatorius. Yep. 4th of the Fatui Harbingers. Well, that's 2 Fatui we get to play as. Interesting. Well, I used her during, I think it was...
Silly Billy Hilly Churl.
Oh, Hu Tao, never change. I think I used her during one of the test runs, or the what were they called? The Imaginarium, I think it was. And yes, her abilities are insane, because it's one of those things where you talk about, you look at like Dialux burst, and it's, you know, giant flame bird go yay, Hers is fucking insane. It's a full-on cutscene. Like, it's an actual cutscene that you do when you use her burst. It's fucking insane. I definitely want her, yeah. When I get her. When I can get her. But at the moment, damn, she's fun. Maybe we'll get her eventually. Right now, we're just saving it for Kazuha. Kazuha, we got Yelan. We want Kazuha. We do want another. We're looking for ice guys. Yeah. I've got Rosaria, and she's actually your level 80. I could level up a bit more, make her a bit more feasible. But, yeah, she's a 4-star. Eula has always been interesting as well. Yeah, she's got like a little extra bit. Always interesting. Bennett, love ya. Fontanian. Obvious Fontanian. Mona, everyone loves you, Mona. You're a Fontanian as well, aren't you? Yeah. You're definitely a Fontanian. You're the guy who got me 1,600 free fucking Primo Gems because people messed with you. We've got another case of two people who are in an intense rivalry, friendship, who both, one is 4-star, one is 5-star, and I bet you he holds that over his head sometimes. Similar situation, I guess. I always forget that she's also lightning, because she doesn't look like it. If only, my man. If only. Anyway, I'm going to finally call that the day before I finally lose my mind. So yeah, a bit of a short one tonight. Sorry about that. I will be playing more tomorrow. Obviously, we'll finally get into the Fontaine region with chapter 4, which should be fun. That's the plan anyway. You know, we never saw any more of Dory, did we?
Huh?
She hasn't even got a character story. We never saw any more of her. That kind of sucks.
Oh, fine.
Huh. There's got to be more to her, right? Yeah, well, maybe she turns up in other people's character stories. Maybe she turns up in Sinos. I don't know. Wherever I may be, I will now call it a break right now. We'll see you tomorrow where we start Fontaine. So, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you think I deserve it. Please follow me on Twitch if you are on